Hello there, my name is Joanna, welcome back to my channel, and I think I've gone crazy, but I don't know. And I am Fight and Read Like a Girl, your total typical coffee-loving book addict who is barefaced today because I didn't feel like putting makeup on, but you know what? You gotta go barefaced sometime. You know, natural beauty. Love it, right? Okay, anyway, that's not important. So, today, I think I've actually gone crazy. So, as you can see by the title, I am actually participating in the Gilmore Girls Readathon. Now, I already did a monthly TBR, I already did my November TBR, but I'm adding these books on to that TBR. So, have I gone crazy? Well, maybe, possibly. I was already crazy to begin with, so, you know, maybe I've just gone kooky dook. I don't know, but either way, I really, really love the Gilmore Girls. It is just one of my favorite shows of all time. I've seen the series probably like 5 or 6 times through, maybe even more, and I've watched the revival, which, so upset with the ending. I'm not going to give the spoiler away if you haven't seen it, but I'm just so mad with that ending, and they need to do like a movie or something. But anyway, so there's actually 2 parts to this readathon, I guess. I split it down kind of like the middle, and I went, so I can actually open this the right way. So I kind of like split it down the middle, and I put the, you guys already saw this in my bullet journal, so you guys already know I was doing this readathon, but I took some prompts off the Gilmore Girls Readathon list and took some prompts off of the bingo. So there are some books that are on my TBR that are going to affect the bingo part of it. So I'm mainly doing bingo, but I kind of combined the two, and after this video I'm going to write all of those right here on the books that I plan on reading. So I have a few prompts that I picked, and I have a few prompts from the readathon side, a few prompts from the bingo side of it. So maybe this makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But anyway, let's dive into the books that I'm going to be reading throughout this week. So the readathon is from the 16th to the 22nd of this month, so it starts next week. That's when you guys will be seeing this video. Even though I'm recording this on the 5th, you guys will be seeing this the following week. So, you know, you guys will be seeing this on that Tuesday, which I think is what, the 11th? Hey Google, what's the date on Tuesday?
It is Tuesday, November 10th, 2020.
Okay, so you'll be seeing it on the 10th. And yes, I just asked Google. Okay, so we have a prompt on the readathon side that's like kind of like a mother-daughter relationship. And I decided to go with Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Now, I know. This was on my October TBR. You don't have to remind me. This was one of the books I did not get to with my October TBR. But this does have a mother-daughter in it, so I'm thinking, okay, well, it might be a mother-daughter relationship. Maybe, possibly. But I feel like it would work. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you don't think, if this doesn't work, let me know. But I honestly, I mean, he talks about a mother and daughter, so the mom is obsessed with trying to get her daughter back, but there has to be some form of a relationship there to be like have a mother and daughter in it. I mean, I feel like even if a mother and daughter don't have a relationship, they have a relationship. Like, I don't know where I'm explaining or how I'm going to try to explain that, but it makes sense in my head. So I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense in yours. This next one is on the bingo board side, and I have Eat, Pray, Love by Gilbert. Yes, this is also one of those books that I said I was going to read on earlier in the year, but I just never got around to it. And I would really like to try to read this because as a girl, or as talked about, a woman who's in her 30s, and I'm in my 30s, so it's definitely one of those I should read in my 30s, I feel like. And I just haven't yet because I just haven't. It was just one of those books I never just picked up. So I honestly think, for me, this is going to be a 5-star read, and I am very excited. I cannot wait to dive into it. I definitely feel like this is going to be a 5-star read for me because I've heard so many good things about it and I'm going in with very high expectations. So if this is not a 5-star read, I will be very disappointed. Coming back to the readathon side, we have The Wolves of Winter by Tyrell Johnson. This is also one of those that I said that I would read at some point this year, but never actually got around to it. And this one talks about snow. Like, it may be like a complete and total, all the time, like, winter season. It's like about like an apocalypse, and, you know, there's just snow everywhere, and it's an eternal, or what's the word? It is just a complete and total, all the time winter, I guess you could put it. But either way, very excited. And back to the bingo side, we have Multiple Points of View. And for that one, I have Salt to the Sea by Ruta Supeties. I actually started this, in September, I think? I don't remember. Either way, I know it says multiple ways of telling it, and this is actually takes place just after World War II. Completely up my alley. I love that type of just trope, just that type of historical fiction. I'm usually all over it. And I started this, but just couldn't get myself into it, so I'm definitely excited to dive into this and go from there. Yay! I don't know what else to talk. I don't know what else to say about this book. Just that I'm really excited to read it, and I actually already want to pick it up and read it, but I need to wait. Alright, so this next one shouldn't be a shock to you anymore because you've already seen my book haul recently, so you know I actually have this book. But I'm actually reading this one because it's on the Rory Gilmore reading list, and the Rory Gilmore reading list is part of the bingo. So I'm very, very excited to dive into this, and we'll see. But here goes. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I honestly don't know what to say because I know I told myself that I would never read Harry Potter, but I definitely feel like in my 30s it probably is a good time to actually read it, and it's probably a good time to finally see what all the fuss was about. And I just want to say this too, I do not agree with the things that J.K. Rowling said. However, I still have respect for her as an author. She created this worldwide phenomenon, and it's just, I mean, she created just a whole world. I mean, I guess the way I can put it, she created some very, very hardcore fans. She created this just whole huge universe that a lot of people have come to love. She created, I guess it's not really a cult. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the last thing she created, she just created hardcore people. She created some wonderful people out of this story. She created a lot. And I think, personally, just because an author says something, it doesn't mean it makes them a bad person. I mean, obviously, she's created some pretty fantastic books. Pretty fantastic. And, you know, I'm personally going into this with the mindset of, okay, this is the story that everybody has loved. This is the story that everybody has encouraged me to read at some point. And this is just, overall, I'm looking past the fact of what J.K. Rowling said. I know that's really hard for some people to do, but I'm looking past of everything that she said and reading one of the #1 books that is probably loved around the world at this point. So, yeah, it's going to be read. Are you surprised? And then we're going back to the readathon side, and this is the last and final book on this list. I didn't find everything for the prompts because it was just really hard. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. But I have The Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I know. This was on my TBR list for the month of November. But I honestly wanted to get this in there that way so I make sure I read it, because I'm sticking to my word. I said in my last video, my TBR list, that this would be the last month I'm going to attempt to read The Queen of Shadows. If I don't read The Queen of Shadows, I'm stopping the Throne of Glass series altogether. I am 100% standing by that, because I think I've lost interest in it. So if I don't get into this, then I'm done. It's over. Over for me. So there we are. These are the books that I am choosing to read during the Gilmore Girls Reading Challenge. I will be reading these books alongside with some of my other books on my TBR during that week. So I haven't decided if I want to do a weekly TBR or do it like day to day on that week. But we'll see how things go. I feel like maybe, possibly, I think I actually might do a weekly. Just because a lot of these are probably going to end up being an audiobook. And I have a pretty busy schedule that week. I have work all week with really weird days off and just really weird times that week that I have to be at work. So we will definitely see what happens. But I think, if I really think about it, I think I might do a full week. So it starts on the 16th, goes into the 22nd, so you'll probably see that video the following week. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But, yes. Here they are. The Rory or Gilmore Girls Reading Challenge. I am adding these books onto my TBR for the month of November. Oh my god, I've gone crazy. Oh, I've gone crazy. So, if you made it this far in this video, I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out all my links down below. And any information that I find on the Gilmore Girls Readathon, the bingo board, the list of prompts, I'll leave all that down below with the Instagram, with Bookables, I think, talked about it. And there was a couple other people that talked about this readathon. And I'm just really excited to dive into it. So if you want to see me get through these books and my November TBR, I want you to hit subscribe, because you will always see more random content by me. I try to post on Tuesdays and Fridays of every week. Sometimes I post at random. Sometimes you'll get bonus videos throughout the week. Sometimes I won't post at all for a week. So I'm just completely random. But, like I said, I try to do Tuesdays and Fridays of every week. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out all my links down below, because you know they're there for you. And I want you guys also to hit subscribe so you don't miss me. Because, you know, I'm me and I'm weird. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful afternoon, wherever you're watching this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.